I recently got a call from a defendant who just got sentenced to 90 months in prison for a white-collar crime. So that's obviously an enormous sentence, and he's very nervous, very upset, and he's going to be reporting after the holidays. And he called me to ask me if I could give him a little bit of information about the recent 2-point reduction in the federal sentencing guidelines. Now, apparently his attorney had never given him any information about it. He knew nothing about it and actually learned about it from one of his co-defendants. So I was happy to help him with anything I could prior to him going in and reporting. So the way I explained it to him was, if you're a first-time offender with no criminal history, you are potentially eligible for a 2-point reduction in the federal sentencing guidelines if your crime is something along the lines of a non-violent white-collar crime. Now, if it's a sex crime, a drug, a violent crime, then potentially you may not be eligible. But for a white-collar crime, you're eligible for a 2-point reduction in the sentencing guidelines if you're a first-time offender with no criminal history. Now, for example, let's just say, and the way I explained it to him was, you're at a level 25, which gives you guidelines of 57 to 71 months. And let's just say the judge sentences you on the upper end of the guideline at 71 months, and then you do become eligible for this 2-point reduction. The judge is likely to sentence you on the higher end of the 2-point reduction, which would put you at 57 months down from 71 months. The judge could, however, decide to sentence you on the low end of those guidelines. So let's just say you got sentenced to 71 months, you get the 2-point reduction, then you get sentenced on the lower end at 46 months, you just go down almost 30 months on the 2-point reduction, which is huge. It's going to really decrease the amount of time that you're going to spend in prison and get you home to your family a lot quicker. So I was really happy to shed some light for this gentleman. Again, 90 months is a massive sentence. Give him a little bit of light at the end of the tunnel that there's going to be some sort of reduction in the sentence. And he was happy to hear it, and I'm looking forward to staying in touch with him and seeing what other help we can give him along the way in his journey when he reports after the holidays. So if you're in a similar situation, if you or a loved one has recently been arrested or indicted, or even if you've recently been sentenced, and you want to find out what information is available about the recent 2-point reduction in the federal sentencing guidelines, I've got my contact information here in the bio. Feel free to contact me for a no obligation confidential consult, and I'm happy to shed any light on this 2-point reduction or anything else I can be helpful with to help you along with the journey of your sentence.